My husband Mark and I have been married for 3 years. There was a sense that I was no longer the person he reached for when something went wrong. When I asked, he said it was work. Maybe it was, but I needed to know what was going on with him. My curiosity got the best of me, so I started watching my husband by eavesdropping on his computer. I work in tech, IT security. So when I started watching my husband, I believed I understood where every door was. I didn't. I installed monitoring software under the excuse of fixing his computer. I told myself it was temporary, just enough to calm my nerves. I saw emails, work chats, project threads. Nothing romantic, nothing inappropriate. There was one woman he spoke to more than the others, a coworker. Their conversations were professional, friendly, too clean. I convinced myself that if something was happening, I'd see it. I didn't realize how badly I needed that to be true. Instead of confronting him, I tested him. I let another man exist in my orbit, not physically, just enough to be noticed. A text message on my phone or email on my computer, purposely waiting for his eyes to take a glance. I wanted to see if Mark still cared. He did. The jealousy was immediate. He grew quieter, distracted, searching for words he never said aloud. I thought the test was working, but Mark's work communications stayed normal. Email, Slack, Teams. One name surfaced often, Elena, senior role, married, safe. Their messages stayed inside professional lines, deadlines, stress, casual humor. Nothing that tripped an alarm. It should have reassured me. Instead, it made me restless. One day, Mark was in the shower. His laptop sat open on the desk. I was on the bed, watching the logs stream in real time. Then the water shut off. My hands froze. I minimized the console too slowly. My heart pounded in my throat. I closed the lid just as he walked in. He looked at me too long. "Everything okay?" I nodded too quickly. After that, my body betrayed me. My hands shook when my phone buzzed. My chest tightened when he entered a room unexpectedly. I lost my place mid-sentence. Once, watching keystrokes scroll across my screen, I got lightheaded, like I was floating above myself. I locked myself in the bathroom and breathed into a towel so he wouldn't hear me. I wasn't afraid of what I'd find. I was afraid of being seen. From his perspective, I changed. I guarded my phone, jumped at notifications, got defensive over nothing. I could feel him watching me now. The irony almost broke me. What I didn't account for was Elena. She worked in product. She knew security basics. She suggested moving the conversation off corporate tools. Not WhatsApp, not SMS, iMessage, tied to his personal Apple ID, encrypted, outside my monitoring scope, a private space I never inspected because I trusted the perimeter. I found it by accident. One night, Mark left his phone unlocked on the kitchen counter. I wasn't looking for anything. Then a message came in from Elena, not about work, about us. I still didn't confront him. I kept testing. One night, Mark reached for his laptop while I was still logged in remotely. I watched the cursor move, my screen mirroring his. My heart slammed so hard I thought I'd pass out. I force terminated the session. I couldn't stop shaking. Later, he asked why I looked pale. I said I wasn't feeling well. Then he asked quietly, "Are you talking to someone?" From his side, it made sense. I was nervous, secretive, distracted. I couldn't meet his eyes. I hated how convincing it must have looked. What I didn't know, what I would learn too late, was how far the messages had gone. Mark left his phone unlocked again. A notification came in. I opened it. Weeks of messages, voice notes, late night confessions. He told her he felt like I was already gone, that my nervousness convinced him I was cheating, that talking to her felt safe. She told him she understood. They weren't flirting, they were already together. I slid down against the cabinet. My hands went numb. My vision tunneled. My heart raced so fast, I thought I was dying. This wasn't shock. This was consequence. Days later, Mark sat me down. He was gentle, careful. He said it wasn't planned, that it started because he thought he was losing me, that my distance pushed him towards someone who listened. I let him believe that, because telling the truth would have destroyed me. I didn't lose my marriage because I spied. I lost it because spying changed me. It made me dishonest and look guilty, and that guilt justified everything that followed. I tried to protect myself with visibility. Instead, I became the reason my husband stopped trusting me. Now, I live with a secret that explains everything, except to the one person who will never know.